I'm the managing partner of THCA. We're a boutique litigation law firm based in Boston, Massachusetts, New York, and Austin, Texas. We're a small litigation law firm, and we practice in the areas of business, commercial litigation, insolvency and bankruptcy litigation, and cross-border insolvency litigation. And I would liken us to more like special forces on a particular case rather than regular Army. We are very agile and very experienced in what we do. So that's the primary benefit of our firm as opposed to other larger firms. And I think that's the reaction we get most with our clients. We're an 8-lawyer firm that practices throughout the world, primarily in our cross-border litigation and insolvency practice. So we really need to have the depth of a much larger firm, and that's what IR Global brings to us, is we're able to call upon our colleagues, no matter what location it is around the world. We're able to bring on a partner in the litigation who is, of the highest quality advocate, and that really works well for us in terms of competing with the much larger firms, multinational firms. We have utilized the IR Global network for our U.S. litigation in various states, using litigation partners for local counsel, for instance, in various states. And we've also partnered up with some foreign counsel to assist us in handling some of our cross-border litigation matters. We've also received quite a bit of assignments to assist other firms in other locations or help other firms' clients in other locations with some of their challenges in the United States. And an example of the cross-border network that IR Global provides is we are currently handling an insolvency matter in the United States Bankruptcy Court in Texas for a defendant who is from Thailand, who was referred to us through our Boston office from Thailand, all through the IR Global network. So someone reached out and knew that we were the right type of litigation firm in the United States to handle the matter, and we happen to be also practicing in both Boston and Austin, Texas, where the matter is currently. Well, one example of a cross-border matter that we've just recently wrapped up by way of the United States Supreme Court, which upheld a jury verdict that we received for our client, a trustee in bankruptcy, in 2019. It was a 12-year case where we started representing the government of Ireland, one of their agencies, in the U.S., attempting to recover hundreds of millions of euro that was fraudulently conveyed by one of the largest developers in Ireland. And so throughout that 12-year period of time, we traveled back and forth between the U.S., Ireland, and the U.K., culminating in, as I said, a 5-week jury trial in New Haven, Connecticut, which then went up on appeal to the Second Circuit, and just finally we were affirmed by the United States Supreme Court that 20+ million euro jury verdict. Paris is a wonderful city, and of course that's the venue is always a nice and terrific opportunity to get outside of our geographic regions. But most importantly, for these conferences, especially the annual conference, which seems to attract a fair amount of our global members, it's an opportunity for us to really make connections with members that we might not have met yet, we might not have had experiences with, or have been able to really discuss on a one-on-one basis what they can do to help us around the world in our cases, and what we can do to assist them. And that's really what I'm most excited about for this annual conference, is to try to meet some more members and try to have that personal connection, which is critical in our business.